What's up, y'all? It's your girl Bruja Africana coming to y'all with regular people's reading. I don't know if y'all have heard the story or seen the story on Soft White Underbelly, excuse me, about the 13-year-old girl. Well, she's probably 14 now. I didn't look up her birthday or anything. But the 13-year-old girl, or the little girl that was on Soft White Underbelly, that was or is currently a prostitute. The little girl's name is Nova. Um, it's a lot going on with poor Nova. I'm going to start this video off with saying, y'all keep the little girl uplifted in y'all prayers. That is a child. At the end of the day, be it if she's 13 or 14, and no matter that she is out here hoeing, you need to keep the little girl uplifted in your prayers when you are saying that you're praying for people or keeping people uplifted. Remember the name Nova, y'all. When I find her real name, or if y'all find her real name, when I do an update on it, because I'm going to keep a close eye on Nova's little situation, because this just shouldn't be for a little girl. Um, just keep her uplifted, y'all. This is a situation of a child having no direction. This is a situation of a child who is lost, or a child who is on a path to being lost. I don't know if any of my viewers, or if you're watching this, if you're from Los Angeles, you pretty much know that Fig is an area that is dangerous as shit. And it's even more dangerous for a 13-year-old girl. And I know that she has friends that are out there with her. By the way, I just watched a video with her friend, and I forgot the little girl's name, but I'm not going to say her name. But while Nova is street smart, she's not as smart as she thinks, because that little girl is not her friend. And like I said, this is a situation of a little girl who is lost, a little girl who is in a lost direction because of the adults that were around her. She's got a bunch of fucked up people in her circle, and a bunch of fucked up people that turned her on to this lifestyle. And it seems as though this is all this girl knows. Like I said, she got a bunch of people around her that mean her no good. She's running with this girl that she's with, that she's calling her best friend. And like I said in that video that I watched, I can look at that little girl and visibly tell she's jealous of Nova. She is jealous of the attention that Nova gets. And keep in mind, y'all, yes, we are talking about a kid, but we're talking about a 13-year-old prostitute. So things may go left. So if you have a sensitive ear, you might want to get off this video, because this one gonna get a little bit wild, okay? And there is gonna be a trigger warning flashing on here. It may already be flashing, but anyway, this little girl is a different type of little girl. Her friend is not really truly her friend, and I truly believe, because of what was pulled in her cards, that little girl is going to be the reason why Nova truly gets in trouble. Not necessarily because she's a prostitute, because hoes get locked up out all the time out here. They get locked up, they get released. That's going to be part of her story. You know, she's going to be locked up, released, while this lifestyle is in her. But anyway, the reason why she's in this motherfucking shit, her family isn't there. Um, all of her cards came in reverse, but I'm not going to reverse them, because I wanted to keep them upright with y'all. The only one I'll show you in reverse is the High Priestess card, because it shows people without direction. It shows a girl without direction. It shows her mother is a girl with lost direction. And yes, her mama's a grown ass woman, but her mama is a lost girl too. These people don't care about this little girl though. It's a sad situation, because although yes, she does have family, and it appears that she came from a good upbringing, because Nova was out in fucking Beverly Hills before she ended up on Fig. When, what was she, like 7 or 8 when her mama came back and got her, because she used to live with her grandmama. Oh no, she said she lived with her grandmama for 2 years. So she was with her grandmama until she was like 10. And then her mama came and got her. And I don't think it was a situation of, oh, we're getting too old, weird, whatever. It's a thing of, in our community, there are a lot of our family members who, while you are little, and they can control your movements, and they can tell you what to think, tell you how to breathe, whatever the hell they want to tell you, they're in control of you. That's when they want to deal with you. But I think that because Nova started growing up and Nova started getting a little wild, they gave up on her. Because nobody is looking for this little girl. Nobody's worried about Nova. Today they flashed across TikTok that this Ebony alert saying that she had come up missing and she had been missing for a month. Nobody's seen her since January 5th. And I don't know for sure that that is real. I don't believe that Nova is missing, but y'all just update me if she is. Let me know if that Ebony alert is real, but I absolutely don't believe it's real. I truly think that it's one of these cracker ass crackers playing because they're mad because there's an Ebony alert that searches for black and missing children. You know, black people and missing children. Black children and missing grown black people. Let me say it like that. And it also could be her mother because her mother is jealous of her too. Nova's a very beautiful little girl. She she's got too many people against her, including her own family. Her own family is ops. They're not even worried about this child. At 14, she shouldn't be out walking up and down Fig. Up and down nobody's fucking street. The videos that I've seen of this little girl out here on the blade is ridiculous. And you dirty ass men that's picking that little girl up because you can visibly see that that's a motherfucking child. No, she does not look 16, 17, none of that. If you look in that child's face, you'll see that that's a little girl. You can see that her motherfucking big people teeth just grew in. So what you doing screwing her, bitch? But this is her family's fucking fault. Nobody's worried about her. Nobody cares about her. But they spend an awful lot of time talking shit about her because of the way she gets money. Apparently, poor little baby uses her mouth to get her money, mostly. And her family is spreading this and talking all about her and shitting on her instead of getting up off their black asses and going and help this little girl. They feel like, oh, she too much to deal with. They talking about her, dragging her like she's not a little girl. This girl ain't old enough to get a fucking driver's license yet. But this is what this family is giving her. No wonder she a hoe. They feel like she's an embarrassment. You know, I guess that's that Beverly Hills end of her family. That's all. Oh, she can't be out here with that stuff and da 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 da. Well, you know, her mama wild out too, so that shit started somewhere, didn't it? Now, sometimes Nova does. Speaking of her Beverly Hills lifestyle and her Beverly Hills upbringing, she thinks about her grandmother often and think about the life that she had while she was living with her grandmother. But Nova herself is embarrassed with her behaviors because she's like, shit, that's in the past now. All that good shit that we had going on, all of that. I guess her grandmother really took care of her. You know, all of that good light or whatever the fuck was going on out there. You know, her grandmama was there and she thinks about that. She thinks about what if? What if I hadn't left Beverly Hills? What if my mama hadn't come got me? What would it have been? What would my choices, what road would I have chosen? Nova would probably be the average 13, 14-year-old little girl. But instead, because she was taken from a better situation and brought down into the hood, she's chosen otherwise. And shit, she feel like shit, I can't go back to grandmama now. Six of baskets energy showing up while she thinks fondly about her grandmother and thinks of, again, all of the what ifs. What if? She knows that she doesn't know that I said that they don't care about her, so she knows she can't go back. She like, this shit's in the past. And besides, I'm outside now. Nova say it ain't no going back to grandmama's house and being cooped up under people and following grown people's rules because she outside now. And when you allow your children to get to this fucking point, you've just lost control of your child. And the ending of her reading is probably going to be there for you too. So even if this story doesn't, if you don't know anything about it and this resonates, you got a fast ass daughter or a fast ass son, or you got fast ass little relatives out here, you better pay attention and check on your goddamn kids. I want to hear this shit this bitch was talking about. Oh, she doesn't listen. She doesn't this. She doesn't whatever Tania be saying about the little girl. Lady, get up and parent your goddamn daughter. I don't want to hear no shit about no 14-year-old telling me what the fuck she ain't gonna do. Our mother is the problem. Of course, Nova doesn't listen. Shit. Her mama opened up the road for her to be hoeing. And since she's figures, well, hell, my mama or mama, you done been fucking successful out here selling pussy because she know her mama sell pussy too. She done been successful out here doing it. She done seen her mama in videos with these niggas and her mama done wrote a book and she's running around with this false fame in her head like she's this goddess or this spiritual person. And let me stop right there and go back to this high priestess in reverse and warn y'all again. Y'all better be careful just taking spiritual advice from some of these bitches out here because a lot of these bitches, not that you have to be perfect because most of us spiritual folks are very flawed and we all have shit that goes on. But this here, y'all shouldn't be buying this lady's books, taking no motherfucking advice from her, no life advice, nothing. Because she does not take care of her fucking children. If she did, her 13 or 14-year-old daughter wouldn't be selling vagina. But y'all will listen to a bitch like this. And this is what this woman thinks, that she is this, she feels like she's famous now. And Nova is eating that shit up. She like, shit, my mama getting money doing this shit. My mama get money from dudes as Lil Nova put it in that video. She said that somebody told her or sent her a video of her mama walking down the street talking about she was coming from a club. But then later they told her your mama be getting money from dudes. Nova know her mama sell pussy. So she figured if my mama can get money and the money she get, shit, I need to get outside too. And that's exactly what she did. And this poor little girl is trapped in this lifestyle right now, y'all, because she has real delusions of grandeur surrounding this shit because of her mother. I don't want y'all to forget. Let me pull them up because this is them together. Birds of a feather, honey. They're like mother, like daughter, I promise you in this situation. Y'all know me, I got to keep my cards together. I try to keep my damn cards out the way. But here's Nova and here's her mother. They both outside. They both outside. So when I tell y'all that this is a situation of two girls, one older than the other one, in a lost, fucked up direction, one of them you ain't going to be able to save or reach. One of them we might be able to if we band together as a black community and pray for this little girl. And if we see her out here selling pussy, you know, don't try to approach her because ain't nothing y'all can do with the little girl, okay? She going to stay out here getting her money until she ready to come in or until what happens later on in this read. So if you see Nova, don't try to run up on her and stop her because she's stuck in this lifestyle. Mentally, she's stuck. She see her mama getting money. So she know, hey, let me give me some money too. And that's what she been doing. Just like her mama. She outside just like her. And I know Nova was on Soft White Underbelly and she was saying she didn't have a pimp. Nova absolutely has a pimp. And the crazy thing is, remember I said that her mother opened the road up by living that way in front of her? Her mama might have introduced her to her motherfucking pimp too. Or her mother knows of who her pimp is. And it's like I said, this poor baby got delusions of grandeur surrounding money because here she is the daughter of coins. Her mama get money like this, so why shouldn't she? And for the most part, she do get a little bit of money. She ain't getting that much. She only got one coin. But not that this is a good thing, but there's opportunity for Nova to make more money. And this is what her pimp is going to put her on to, which is what her mother is jealous of. Her mother is an aging whore. She's the grand dame of motherfucking pussy sales now. And Nova is the young hot version of her. So her mama is directly a op for her, first of all. Second of all, when she get a little bit more money, I give her probably to this summer. She gonna be getting a little bit more money than she getting now. And her mama really gonna get butthurt about it. Her mama really gonna be her biggest op. But not only that, like yo, Nova is fucked up. She's fucked up already at 13 or 14 years old. This little girl, she doesn't look 13. Like I know I said she looks like a child. Yeah, she looks like a child in the face, but her demeanor and the way that she carries herself, this little girl carries herself like she's about 17 or 18 years old. That is crazy, y'all. And it's real nasty work for her mama to be sitting up here talking about this little girl like, oh, I don't know why she won't listen. I don't this, I don't that, but I'm a queen and these niggas know me out in these streets. What the fuck, bitch? That's why your daughter is out here hurt and confused and fucked up emotionally because you out here selling pussy too. But you a queen out here. And this poor little girl, y'all, she done been passed around by so many dirty ass, disgusting ass men. Look at all these men. Some of them just fucking her to just be fucking her. A lot of them is paying her. She got a trick. Old niggas, y'all. This is an old nigga, okay? This man here is probably in his 60s. This man here is probably in his 40s. And this is the man that's in his like late 20s, early 30s. She's got men that have been passing her around sexually and doing whatever in the fuck they want to do with her. These selfish bastards picking this little girl up, handing her money just to ruin her fucking self-esteem. And that little girl has no self-esteem, no self-worth, no nothing. Nova thinks zero of herself. Because again, although she's getting money, she's thinking about the what ifs. She knows she outside, but you know what, y'all? She's still thinking about Big Mama. She's still thinking about her grandmama. She's still thinking about the life she could have had if her mama had not come and got her. And this shit didn't just start for poor Nova. Her cards almost indicate, or not even almost, her cards indicate that these selfish ass men are in her family too. This shit didn't just start. Nova been getting touched on. Nova has been being hurt by these men because her mama been leaving her any fucking way. Maybe these are boyfriends that her mama done had or niggas that she done had just sitting up around her, but Nova has been passed around and touched on and fucked on by so many motherfucking men till she's numb inside. She's not even a teenager. She's just a human right now. The little girl is in a lost situation and it is hard. It's going to be hard for her to come up out of this because that's all she knows. These men buying her, selling her, trading her, just being selfish, doing anything they want to do to this child, ruining her. But nobody cares. All they're doing is talking shit about Nova and, oh, she's too much. She did too much. Well, they'll get their wish because in the end, Nova is long term. Like, let's just say 2024, 25 for her. Nova is coming up with the devil card. Y'all know what the devil card gives. You know that's addiction and more of that lifestyle. See, she is going to become addicted to doing whatever she needs to do to get money. And that's where she's going to run into her problem. You know, the devil card indicates substance abuse and shit too, and I do see that. I know y'all don't fuck with Soft White Underbelly because y'all say he shouldn't have had her on there, but I disagree. I think that he should have had her on there. However, I do see y'all point of view because in a way he was pimping her out too. Every adult that has come into Nova's life has used her. Now that her story is out here, she's turning more tricks, and guess what? She's getting onto drugs and shit too. Yeah, she just smoked weed and shit, but one of them niggas gonna put some shit in front of her and tell her to do it just so she can get this money and she gonna do it. Not only that, Miss Nova is going to become a mother really soon and she's going to give birth to a little boy. Now she's gonna love the little boy, but she ain't gonna be there because she don't know she's not gonna have no parenting skills because her mama didn't teach her none, neither did her daddy. Her daddy was her mama's pimp once upon a time. She's following her mother's fucking footsteps to the fullest. I think her mother has two additional children, two boys. She's doing exactly what her mama did. Her first child is going to be a boy too. And she's going to have a baby by one of these ridiculously nasty ass niggas. But something's going to happen, y'all. Something's going to happen that is going to cause Nova's baby to be taken away from her. It's a thing of she's going to either be out here fighting or while she's selling pussy, she's going to get arrested. She's going to get arrested. And not only is she going to get arrested, something about her money ain't going to be right. And she's not going to be able to get out of jail. Or the situation is going to be more dire. Here is a person showing up in the Four of Swords situation or the Four of Knives. Now, this can indicate two things. But the one very, very paramount thing that is evident is that Nova is going to jail, y'all. Her baby is going to be taken and she's going to go to jail. Now, what she's going to go to jail for, like I said, it looks like she's going to be out here getting her money and she's going to get into a fight. or she's going to be in a situation where something is going to go down and she's going to have to defend herself, and she might chip somebody. See, Nova, a little bitty chick now, like she's going to get older and she going to learn, or probably already knows how to handle a gun or a switchblade, and she going to lay somebody the fuck out this motherfucker. And that's going to become her trouble. That's where her trouble is going to come in. That's when her baby is going to be taken from her and she's going to go to jail. You know, y'all, I would rather see Nova get in legal trouble, because this card scares me. Not scares me, but it concerns me. This card truly, truly concerns me. At first, when I pulled this card, I thought that a trick was going to beat her to death. I'm not going to lie to y'all. The first time I saw these cards, that was the first thing that came in my mind, because, you know, the devil card brings about that energy, and that energy is still very much so present. I do truly believe that one of these tricks, if she doesn't go to jail, let me just say, if she doesn't go to jail, one of these tricks or her pimp might beat her to death. Let me make sure y'all seen that. I said one of the tricks or her pimp may beat her to death. And why am I getting that energy? Because there's the Four of Knives. Now, the only reason why I disagree with that being death for her end is because in my pools, in order for death to show up, the death card has to show up with the Six of Swords alongside the Four of Swords. So the breather is there. The breather is. It does not appear that death could be in her immediate path, but prison definitely is, and her becoming a mother is. She's definitely going to have to defend herself before the judge regarding her son, and she's going to lose. The judge is going to make sure that the baby is taken from her, and the baby is going to be put in foster care. Here he is in the system. The baby's going to go in the system while she's in jail. Y'all just keep little Nova in your prayers. If you get any more information on her, y'all, let me know, because I'm going to try to keep a close eye on this shit, okay? And Nova, if you see my video, baby, just know that there are people that don't know you that really give a fuck about you. I know that you might be out here doing your thing. No, I know you out here doing your thing. You take care of yourself, young lady, okay? And if you see me out here, you just come up to me and let me know that you saw this video. I ain't gonna try to pull you off the streets. I know what street activities are. I just want to make sure that you're okay and alive, okay, Nova? All right.